In nomine Padri, Filii, Spiritus Sancti. Welcome to Sunday Mass, everybody. It is 2:06 on Sunday, August 10th in the year 2025. How are you all today? Welcome to Sunday Mass. It's the day where we reflect and we just think about all the things that we've done in our lives that we could do better and all that stuff. And International Cat Day was the other day. It was on the 8th. We're celebrating it today, obviously. So bring on your cats, the Gallery of Bastards. You know how to do that. It's basherdirk@gmail.com. That's basherdirk@gmail.com. Celebrate all your super duper kitties who we love. And I figured I'll just start it off with just a shot of my beloved, my lovely, beautiful lady who's no longer with us anymore. I adore you, honey. I love you and miss you every day. There she is, sitting on my desk, right near the show. She was always around for the show, my beautiful Laverne, who left us on St. Patrick's Day 2024. I'll never get over you. Never, ever, ever. International Cat Day. Let's celebrate your cats. The ones we have, the ones we lost, the ones we'll have. And want to thank special shout out to all my Patreons, all the wonderful people that bared with me yesterday on my misadventure where the $1,000,000 bike broke. I have not brought it to the shop because I had a breakfast luncheon this morning with my father-in-law and his two best friends and Paul, and we went to our favorite place in the neighborhood, and I had some non-carbohydrate breakfast. And thanks everybody for yesterday. And listen, it turned out to be fun. And everybody, listen, stuff happens. And I've gotten used to this scenario here on the iBashers network, where sometimes stuff just doesn't go as you plan it. And I knew something would happen, but I didn't think I would actually break the bike. So as anybody who tuned in yesterday, I did get a chance to talk to the local bike guy, and he instantly knew that it was the rear hub on my Cannondale downhill bike, which I've kept in really great shape. I don't ride it a lot. I used to ride it tremendously, and it was a top of the line machine for its day, but it's old. And obviously I broke that, and I was looking for a replacement. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take it there and see what they say. I just might have to forget about that rear wheel and just replace it or whatever. But I do have another bike, and I'm thinking about maybe doing another bike about today, because I do have my other bike, which was recently serviced and should be okay. My Harrow Extreme. I'm thinking, because it's a beautiful day in New York, a little bit hot. I'll wait till the sun. Well, wait till the sun goes down on me. I'll wait till that goes down. And maybe I'll get on my bike a little bit later. I'm not quite sure, but I'll post it and I'll let you guys know. And but thanks for bearing with me on that whole nonsense. It was just a lot of fun. Listen, so I got to ride for about three, I think it was 3.2 miles, and then my bike broke, and then we walked and we got coffee and took the New York City subway. And listen, it was an adventure. It was a walkabout, partly a bike about and part walkabout. But whatever. Who cares? Who cares? I don't care. Do you care? Who cares? And as for the merch shop thing, that's going to happen. I was talking to the lady with the wrench, and we've already got our designs. We'll probably get that up and going as soon as possible. At the good folks over at Dashery, we'll probably get that going, because everybody's been asking it for so long for iBashers merch. Listen, I don't want to go crazy, and I don't want to. I want to just have a couple of special pieces, maybe t-shirts or a hat or something like that. I don't want to, have cigarette lighters and carry-alls and fanny packs or any of that stuff. It's just, and maybe down the line, but who knows? Who cares? I don't know. It'll be fun if we do that. We'll do something, because everybody's asked for it, and we've done the one-offs for everybody, and there was even a Carolyn Martin special iBashers pen in blood red, which some of you got, which is amazing. I'm very excited about that, and I hope you all enjoyed those pens that you got. And yeah, they're beautiful. I don't even have one. Andrew Wolkowicz is first. You're first in everybody's hearts, my friend. $5. Let's all be better bashers together and enjoy the day. Inspiration in others' lives by your example to be a blessing. Upvote and subscribe. It's just an upvote. It's not hard to do. You just hit an upvote on the show, and instantly you're a basher, and you're part of our community, and we welcome you. We just don't welcome the baddies. We don't want you in the room so close Gross, the girl with the wrench. Jesus Christ, you're as close can be. $4.99. Happy Sunday, Bashers. Carolyn Martin. Oh, I didn't give you the big bang boom. Big bang boom for Andrew Walker. And for Carolyn Martin. I was going to go grab my kazoo and I don't have it. Whatever. Andrew says, give the Basher of the Day song to Carolyn. Better yet, get her to sing along. I'd love to get her to sing on an iBashers. Maybe the next time Emmett shows up, which won't be for a while because we're all going to Italy. Blah, 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 blah. We'll see what happens. The purple one is here. It's Melly C. Happy Sunday, Father Dirk, and all the Bashers, and big hearts out to our incredible Melly C. and all the ladies of the Bash. And you know what's really sad? I was looking at my demographics last night, and we went down a point as far as female demographic for the Bashers, and I was like, we celebrate our ladies here every time. I want more ladies of the Bash, because without them we're nothing. Melly C says, well done, Andrew. Well done indeed. And David Simons, feeling blessed, made the top 5. And Mr. Furby, hello, everyone. I've taken God at his word and done very little today. As you should. On Sunday you rest. The king, he's the king of the Bashers. Dave, Fahrenheit 451. He's upvoted. Thank you so much for the upvote. It's all it takes. Upvotes, you wouldn't believe what they do for the show. It's amazing. Panel power coming back for you. Everybody sings that song all the time. I got to make that song happen. Nick Brooker's here. Upvoted number 8. Well done, Andrew and Melly C. The purple one with the wrench. Oh, very swanky. Looking forward to tuning in tonight after a busy and drunken weekend. Well, good for you, Diver Man. You deserve to have a little bit of R&R with all this cool stuff that you do. And Martin Bronson are here. They upvoted, and he's subscribed, as we know, because he's a super basher. Well done, Carolyn Martin. Well done. Well done. A tragedy for any who didn't get first. However, turning tragedy into triumph is a song anyway. Bash on, everyone, says Andrew Walkowicz. And the incomparable Julian is here. He says, you know you're getting old when you stoop to tie your shoelaces and wonder what else you could do while you're down there. Yeah, fix your bike. Oh boy, I've had a shoelace snap as I was pulling it tight and put my back out for 3 days. That was when I just started getting old. It's funny because I feel very lively today from that, and like when I got home, my lower back hurt a little bit, and it's a 55-pound bike, so it's a lot to lug around. My other one is 19 pounds, so that's going to be cake, I assume, unless I break that one too. But it's amazing listen, you could be any age in the world and pull a muscle that you normally do not use, and you're going to pay for it. And like any other muscle, you have to use it or lose it. So, it doesn't matter. We're all young at heart, aren't we? And Daniel Gutierrez is here. Hello, bastards. Dirk, I hope you will leave off the bike and that the fix is not too expensive. I haven't dropped it right after the show. I have an appointment with the guy just after the show. I'm going to pull it over there. I left my bike at Rose's house, so I didn't have to lug it up 3 stories because it's heavy and cumbersome. It's hard to grab it and stuff, and you get poked by stuff. So it's down there. So I'm just going to, right after the show, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to walk over there and then just see what evil has in store for me. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'll be there. I'll be there. Ray. Panel Power says, the old cat in the sea. Yeah, I just, listen, I wasn't futzing around because I made that thumbnail pretty fast, but that cat is a drifter out at sea, escaping from somewhere he doesn't want to be. But no cat, let no animal be left behind. If you have a stray animal in your neighborhood, feed them, let them trust you, figure out a way to, it doesn't matter if it's a cat or a dog or a badger or a squirrel. It doesn't really matter. These are all living things. You guys know the only thing I'll kill in the world is mosquitoes because they must die. But everybody else, I just can't do it. Can't do it. Look who's here on the show. It's Jocelyn. So rare. Happy Sunday, Bashers. Thank you to Father Dirk for everything he did to try to take us on a fun bicycle ride yesterday. Hope you get the bike back in order soon. I'm sure. Listen, I'm going to bring it to the professionals. And it was amazing. Carlos Paggi and everybody had like their hypothesis. At the end of the day, I thought it was the cassette. That's the where all the the 8 gears go and all that stuff. And I thought that was it, but I was worried that it was the hub because it's a very, very, very specialized one-off hub that only was made for that bicycle. And I was like, shit, I hope it's not that. And he instantly knew the bike guy. He was like, oh, it's definitely that. And Nick B says, pray for the Cannondale. Listen, what are you going to do? Hey, you want to see what my father-in-law did for me today? So I'm wearing my Speedy today. And I've had a problem, whereas my crown, if I turn it counterclockwise, the crown will separate from the stem. I handed it to him. He gave it back to me in 2 seconds flat. He put a little bit of Loctite on there. And man, it's working like a charm. I didn't even have to bring it to the watch guy, but he's very, very handy in terms of that. And he's the guy that introduced me to the world of Omega because he's an avid Omega collector. And he's got 2 Speedies. He's got a Seamaster. He's got the original Seamaster, the quartz one, the first one that came out. And he's got a Planet Ocean and lots of other watches. And I'm trying to get him to get a Panerai because he's got a giant wrist. Robbinsburg, the ladies of the bash are all here today. Ladies of why are we not? Come on, give me that. Give me the hearts. There you go. Robbinsburg is here. Thank you so much. I owe you a song. I know that. Nick B's here. Hey, Robbinsburg. Everybody's so happy to see the ladies of the bash. And Dino's here. What does he got going? He's lighting candles. He's lighting candles for my Cannondale. Listen, you know what? I have the deck. Guys know I have the deck, and I don't have a lot of room in this railroad apartment I live in New York City. It's not a small apartment, but it's long. There's not a lot of places to put stuff, so I keep them outside in bike bags. It's not the greatest thing in the whole wide world. Andrew says, "Happy New Bash Day, always and forever." Hey, Father Dirk and the Bashers. It's Fergal's here. And I hope you're beautiful. Oh, there she is. I was going to say, I hope the beautiful Louise is here. Hello, ladies of the bash. Ladies of the bashes get the hearts. You know why? Because without them, we're nothing. No drinky winky for me. I have to work. I had one mimosa at brunch. I wasn't going to have one. Everyone else at the table had it, and I felt the peer pressure. And I didn't have it in the beginning. I had it after my omelet. I had a spinach and cheese omelet because I'm not eating carbs. There was a big pile of French fries because it's a French bistro, and I gave them away. I'm just not doing it. Because 20 pounds before Italy, baby. It's gonna happen. The thumbnail looks just like me whenever Dirk's late for Bashers. I wasn't late. Was I late? I was a minute late. What are you gonna do? You have to ride the bike regularly, and then the bike will not break. That's very true. And I did everything. I WD-40'd the shit out of it, but it doesn't matter. You're right. It's like anything else, like why you have to keep winding your watch and making sure that it's working. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. What do you say? Don't use the other bike. No, I have to use the other bike. It's the only one I have right now. Dave Fitzsimon's lighting a candle for Dirk's bike. Thank you very much, Dave. It isn't just the bike that's getting old and breaking down. That's for sure. You know what was crazy though? Like the first mile, I was like, oh shit, I'm out of shape. Fuck. And then by the time it broke, I was like really getting into the bike ride. Like, okay, picking up speed and getting a little bit more. It'll be a lot easier to ride the other one. That thing's meant to go downhill. Good evening, Father Dirk. Wishing you and yours only good things. He's the only good things guy. That's Andy M, partner of the Purple One. And the Mork and Mindy Daddy. Great to have you on the show, buddy. Thanks for being live. I love everybody's here today. You're all here today for Sunday Mass. Thank you. Nick B says, Mr. North should reform and do a benefit concert for Dirk's bike. I think about that all the time. I'm a big fan. Listen. I'm friends with everybody in that band, and there's a gulf. And it's been a long time now. My band got back together after 27 years. And, we made the Destroy All Humans album, and, we played some really cool shows, and it was so worth it. And, I'll be honest with you, my guitar player and my drummer have complete different political ideologies, and they like to push each other's button. But that shouldn't be the reason why you can't play good music together. Because, there's something very special about a band. It's chemistry. it's chemistry. And when, like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm a huge Ronnie James Dio fan, and for me, Black Sabbath with Ronnie James Dio is Black Sabbath with Ronnie James Dio. It's not really Black Sabbath, because Black Sabbath is with Ozzy. It's those four guys. That's that crazy chemistry. While the music with Dio was outrageously good, it's not the same thing. It's a different band. And I feel that way about replacement members. And I mean, unfortunately for us, our bass player is no longer with us in this world. And we got back together with a wonderful new fella named Greg Beer. He's an adorable player, incredible guy, sweetheart of a man. And it just so happens we didn't even know that he grew up in Mike's neighborhood, and he was taught bass by Michael. So he plays a lot like Mike. So it's a tribute. And when you do one person, as long as it's not the singer or the lead guitar player, because that's really important. But I'll be honest with you. Like Iron Maiden, Nico McBrain, the drummer for Iron Maiden, he retired because he had a couple of strokes and he's in his 70s and he just can't do the big tours. They just got done with the biggest tour of their career, all stadiums, huge, because, Iron Maiden is just an institution at this point. If Metallica is the biggest metal band in the world, certainly Iron Maiden are right behind them. It should be the other way around, in my humble opinion. But they never had a hit record like that. They never had the Black Album and Enter Sandman. They never had that. And that was the thing that propelled them into the next level. But I'll be honest with you, I didn't go to see them because they didn't play in the States on this tour. I would have seen them. But they have a new drummer, and he's a fine drummer. Plays well, but it just doesn't sound the same. It sounds weird. Doesn't sound like Iron Maiden to me. So getting back to your point, yeah, they should. And listen, when you have ideologies and when you have different kind of perspectives, and whenever there's this, the Eagles got back together. If Glenn Fry and Don Henley could get back together for a short time with Don Felder, the worst thing ever in the history of rivalries and bad breakups that anybody could. I hope it'll happen one day. I do, because I'm a big fan. And I love those guys. I love them. They're all, they what am I gonna say? Who needs Oasis anyway? I just heard, hey, Nick Brooker, I was watching, the Wings of Pegasus guy. I didn't watch the episode, but is there a possibility that they're using some kind of tracks live? I wouldn't think Oasis would be the type of band to do that. Not that I care, because I'm not a fan, but I get it. I get why people would be fans. I get it. It's attitude. It's rock and roll. It's real. It's, it's not artifice. But if they are using tracks, I would be let's say I'd be disappointed. Dean says, have you got any Eye Basher socks? I'm asking for NDM. That would be cute though. Eye Basher socks. What do you think, Carolyn, if you're around? I think Eye Basher socks would be adorable, don't you? I think so. Hey, Steve Zaleski, great to see you. Happy Sunday, Dirk and all the Bashers. Great fun to get back out from a week off to see the bike about. Really great perspective of the neighborhood. Please do another. I might do one today. I might do one after I bring my my Cannondale to the doctor. I might jump on my Harrow and go for a spin. I mean, I've got all the stuff. I can't believe how good the audio sounded, because I'm in that full face helmet with my AirPods. So it's almost like being in an ISO booth. I was shocked at how good the audio was. I watched some of it back. I was really, really, really impressed by that, but whatever. I bash his drug paraphernalia, joint holders and bongs. I don't approve. I'm a prude. Oh, listen. Yeah. I mean, listen, a t-shirt. I mean, I can't do high ticket items. I don't have a channel like Asheen's, which is, he's got a huge channel, so he could sell, Babingo wood or whatever those beautiful ashtrays were. I mean, they're sold out now because those things were beautiful. But, just some stuff, some fun stuff. If you have any ideas, Bashers, it's your show. Remember, I just host it. If there's anything that you think would make a really cool thing, drug paraphernalia, I would prefer not to go down that road. But do you want like a beer cozy? How about like a beer cozy or a tea cozy? Or how about a tea towel? Wouldn't that be cool? I bet just tea towels. So many things you could do, right? I don't know. I'll sit on my bike in front of the TV and join you in spirit. Do you have a stationary bike? That's pretty cool. MDM, it's Sunday, behave. Yeah, please, none of the feedy stuff, Uh, a jerky rag snuggle doll for the cats, of course, or an Asheen rag voodoo doll. He cuts his own hair. He does. Cuts his own hair. Fans would buy one and haters would buy the other. Yeah. One of these days though, for fun, maybe when I'm in Italy, I'm gonna take Asheen to a barber shop and I'm gonna make him get a haircut from a barber because I want him to get the full treatment, the hot towels and the shave, and he'll get addicted to it. There's no way. There's trepidation because he's so used to doing it, and he does a good job. But I want him to get that when you get the hot towels and a hot shave, and then you get the face massage. It's a million. It's like a spa for a man. It's a man spa. Man spa. Dean, I live in a house where all but one door are open. I have nowhere to hide, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Is that one of your favorite songs, Melly C? It's maybe Paul's best vocal ever in the history of Paul. That is one crazy song. I bet you love that tune. Nowhere to Run from the Killers EP. Cats don't understand a closed door. It's in no, cats want to know everything. They want to know what's behind the door. Who's behind the door? Remember Zebra? Yeah. Dirk, have you seen the new Seiko Pepsi you may like? I do. I have seen. I do like. Beautiful watch. You know me. I'm like such a big fan of the worn out early 70s Pepsis, But we could pull that up. Hold on a second. Let me see. Seiko Pepsi. Yeah, it's pretty great. Seiko claims the official Pepsi watch title. Yeah, it's great looking. Let's pull it up. You want to take a look at it? We could talk about a little bit of watches today. Because I'm so shitty with that, because there's so many other people that are far more qualified than me to talk about watches. But yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's a great looking watch. And I love, love, love that the bezel is like the old school one. Looks like the original ones. And what do we got going on here? Pepsi. Yeah, it's a beautiful watch. I mean, that's very, very, very close to an oyster bracelet, isn't it? Oh, shit. That's really close. How can they? Are they not going to get in trouble for that bracelet? It's a great looking watch. It says Pepsi on the dial. I didn't realize that. Yeah, it's very, very cool. I mean, listen, we're all big Seiko. Oh shit. Oh shit. Now I can't ever wear that because I'm a Coke man. I'm a total cokehead. That's my problem. And yes, Carolyn Martin, this is the fully recyclable. This is made out of vegetable. Thank God for that shit. Yeah, it's a great looking watch. I like it, but I didn't realize it said it all over it. That's crazy. Dirk, try the 4-day water fast with salt. I did that. Timmy did that. He lost 30 pounds. Did Tim Wright lose 30 pounds? Listen, I've done that. I did the cayenne pepper diet years ago. Listen, I'm the master of up and down. I've been skinny. I've been fat. I've been everything. I've been around the world, and I was always able to drop it quick. It's about commitment. I could do the 4-day water fast with salt, because the specific gravity pulls the salt out and it makes you crap your brains out. And yeah, that's doable. Yeah, I guess I could. Dirk got canonized. Yeah, we understand downhill. It went downhill from there. Ray says, I now love when stuff doesn't work or breaks down. I just say, it's pulled the Dirk. Totally. It's Murphy's Law. It's Murphy's Law for me, Hey, JBB, I used to lubricate my bicycle chain with WD-40 on a regular basis. It was only later that I discovered that WD-40 is not actually, no, it really isn't a lubricant. You're right. And you should use the 3-in-1. You should be using the real bike oil. I agree. It gunks up, man. And you got to be careful with that. I have a power sprayer, like you could strip paint off a wall. And I always used to, and I still do. I always do that to the chain and then I spray. But you're right. WD-40. Good music or good sex, you don't have to like each other, but it's usually best if you do. Listen, it's just music, right? Good evening, Dirk and the Bashers. Hope you're all well. Yeah, so Carlos, were you there for the end of the show where the bike guy said it's definitely the hub? So yeah, WD stands for water displacement. I did not know that. JBB, let me give you a big bang boom for that. How dare I? Thank you very much for that. Were you there for that? So yeah, that's what it means. I did not know that, JBB. I had no idea. Uh, Carolyn Martin says added socks. That's a cool idea, right? Basher socks. Nobody's got socks. You know what? We've got the best socks. People are talking about it. I hear people are saying they're the best socks ever. There's never been a sock like that in history. It's the greatest sock. We're making socks great again. That's what we're doing. Maiden still sound a bit like a band for teenagers, a little too loveless and sexless for me. Oh, interesting. A little too loveless and sexless. Yeah, because there's no baby, I love you. There's no love songs. I think they had one song called Wasting Love. I don't remember what album that was on. Because I kind of, how you are with bands. You love the classics and then you kind of fall off. Wasting Love, I think, was on like Fear of the Dark or something like that. I get it. Even Sabbath had love songs. Sexless, 100% sex band. But I guess I just never really cared. I never think about lyrics from the 70s like, ooh, baby, I love you way every day, or any of that stuff. I never think about inane lyrics or but when I hear like Gene Simmons say, I want to put my log in your fireplace, I'm like, oh God. And Motley Crue lyrics and so white David Coverdale's maybe the worst offender of all time with all his innuendo. And Hitman were working on a demo and we had the song that sounded like Is This Love? And me and Jimmy, the guitar player, were making a joke and I came up with a lyric just to see what he would say. I can't even say it because it's so dirty. And he goes, seriously, he goes, Dirk, you're not going to say that, are you? I wasn't, but it was a joke because when stuff is, listen, I'm a big Kiss fan and some of the lyrics are so bad and they're always by Gene because he's shameless. I'm not a big fan, but you don't want to hear you don't want it to be Kierkegaard or you don't want Iron Maiden is like, hear the rhyme of the ancient mariner, it's in a time when dinosaurs walked the earth, it's a little too ridiculous. Also guitar picks. That's right. So we can do this. Do I have any picks handy? I usually have them in my Tesla. You got to do this. You got to go. The art of throwing the pick. Nick B. Bruce Dickinson once piloted a commercial flight I was on. Oh, shit. Were you on Australis? Were you flying on that airline or were you doing the military thing? Because I think Australis was a charter airline, if I'm not wrong. He was a 757 pilot for quite a while, and he did a lot of but he also did a lot of shuttle flights for military people for certain things and amazing stuff. And then, of course, he got his Boeing 747 certification so he could fly the band around the world on the World Slavery Tour. Amazing. Yeah, he's annoying. He's a polymath. He's crazy person. Barbecue cooking aprons. No barbecue. No barbecue unless we're barbecuing zucchini. Thoughts on the 220, 92, 41, 21. Yeah. Let me go grab that. Hold on a second. One moment, please. Yeah. 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Why not? I love that Melly C wants to know about this. 21, 06, 01, okay. Yeah. Let's pull it up. Yeah. 220 Seamaster Aquaterra 92 Grey album. Okay. Yes. Let's pull that up. I'm a big fan of the Aquaterra. I think it's a one and done watch. I mean, that strap is just, where are you going? Where are you going? There it is. That's gorgeous. Here, the 8928 titanium. This is a very, very expensive watch, isn't it? That is a listen. I'm not a big fan of the big plates on the back, but I got to say that that is a super duper beautiful looking exhibition case back. Yeah, I like it a lot. Of course, don't make me crazy for that seconds hand and the 45 and the 20. Oh man, where you going? 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 Can I get this a little further? There you go. Wow, this is jumping around. 60, 15, 30, and 45. It's great looking. How much is this watch? Let's go find out what this costs. I think it's like 50 grand or something like that. 46, 50, 50, yeah, 51. Yeah, it's 41 millimeters. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's not it though. I'd like to see a picture of that on somebody's wrist. Can I see that? Nope, 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 nope. It's amazing. No one bought one, right? No one has one. Is this guy's got it? This guy's wearing it. Yeah, it's very cool. I love that. Love that rubber. Yeah, it's great looking. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of money. A lot of money, but I like it. Sure. I'm sure I like it. Dean says will never happen. Wings of Pegasus analysts led him to conclude they sang live. Oh, cool. But on the official recordings, they corrected the slightly flat and sharp notes in the studio. Okay, thanks, Panel Power, because I didn't watch. I watched a little bit of it when he was suspecting that it was going on. Because, he's like, today is going to be the day when it's it all back to you. He hangs on notes, Liam, and he's pretty accurate. He's got that style where there's not a lot of flourish. He's going directly to notes and sticking on them. So pitch, can be funny. So they corrected it, the slightly flat and sharp notes in the studio. You know what, Oasis, you don't need to do that. Your fans don't care. That Seiko looks very, very cool. That Seiko's beautiful. Yeah. I still love Maiden. Sure, there's some youth nostalgia, but I still like them. I mean, it's the band I've seen most in my life. Iron Maiden, Kiss, Rush. Iron Maiden for sure, because I think I've seen them 30 times or something like that. I saw them on Killers with Paul Di'Anno. Yeah, maybe because my band was in that milieu. We were more like a Queensryche band than we were a Maiden band, but that's the same DNA. And they're the best at what they do, and obviously they've been around a long time. And Bruce is singing better than he's ever sung, and he's 67 years old, I believe he is now. Born in 58, right? So, or do you just turn 68? What would that make him if you're born in 58? So he's that guy, and he had throat cancer, and he's a pilot and a fencer and all, a novelist, and I mean, he's very inspirational, and I've always been a gigantic Bruce Dickinson fan. I got to meet him many, many times, and he's always absolutely lovely. So yeah, nice. What's goes $51,000. The Seiko Pepsi crown position is giving me the jitters. Yeah, that happens too. You're not sponsored by Coke. No, I'm not, but I can't drink Pepsi though, because I don't like it. I really don't like Pepsi. I'd take a Coke though. I would. I like the Coke as well. Upvote, please. If you can, it only takes a thumb. That's all you got to do. And if you're right-handed, you can give us a thumbs up that way too. There you go. Thank you very much. Basher's opened toe sandals. You know what? That's a great. Can we do a flip flop? Imagine if I sponsored a flip flop. Maybe I should. Big bottom, talk about bun cakes. My girls got them. Yeah, who doesn't love that shit? I think titanium is too light for luxury. Agreed. Every time I've ever touched a titanium watch, it just seems like it's made out of what is that shit called? Bioceramic. Yeah, I'm not a fan of titanium. It's too light. Doesn't feel substantial. Now that Dirk said he can never wear Pepsi because he's a cokehead, he can get contacted from businessmen in Colombia asking if they can sponsor him. Bring it on, bitches. I don't care. I was flying out of Gatwick on his unknown airline, and I didn't realize till I got on. It was probably called, I believe the airline was Astraeus. Were you going to Iceland? because I believe they were registered, but it was a charter airline, so it could have been going anywhere. But that's crazy, Nick B. It was a very cool. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Australia's Air. I'm your captain, Bruce Dickinson. Scream for me! Oh, Jocelyn says, indeed, Nick B. That's amazing shit. Yeah, that's cool. He likes to watch, Andrew. It looks good. It's a beautiful. Love the recess crown. I like it too. I do like that. You're not going to break it off. It's amazing stuff. Omega watch crown looks strange. Yeah, it is strange, but I like it. I like it. I like it. They both sang accurately. Yeah, I mean, those guys, they're not shitty, man. Liam, for all his bluster and all this stuff, he does what he does better than any other Liam Gallagher, or Gallagher, however you want to say it. I Irish say Gallagher, and everyone else says Gallagher. And I think that they say Gallagher as well. So what is this stuff? Yeah, I mean, he's the best at what he does. I thought I saw a couple of clips and I was like, wow, they sound great. They sound amazing. They sound just like them. 67. Yeah, 67. 1958 would be sick. Thank you very much. 2-for-1 sale. iBash's backpack. Two things I hate. I hate backpacks and I hate flip-flops. I don't hate the backpack itself. I hate the backpack user. Because the backpack user doesn't realize, especially when you're flying on an airplane, that there's 1.5 feet of real estate behind them. They bang into you. They're inconsiderate. It's like weed smokers on the street. I'm right behind you. And I yell at people every day. I'm like, do you have to smoke that in the flow of traffic? And then they look at you like, last night on the show, I almost got killed when I walked past the bodega. And there's a pot dispenser right guy, and that guy was blowing weed everywhere. Horrible. Melly C, we need to talk. I think Andy M has some serious issues that we need to take care of. Do you live with that? I mean, you have to live with that, or is he nonstop? Will he leave your feet alone? I don't know. Hey, man, whatever floats your boat, baby. I'm a pepper, you're a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Great jingles of the 70s, says Scotty H. Oh, there it is. There it is. Nick B, love my Tudor Pelagos 42 titanium. But listen, it's different story. You're diving, different story. Because you listen, we have luxury watches because we collect them when we love them and blah, blah, blah. You're a tool watch guy, and having a titanium watch for what you do, it's pretty amazing. So, yeah, I mean, no one's going to fuck with you, Nick B, on whatever you decide. I bet your slippers. I rest my case. Perfect slippers. Hey, Dave Fahrenheit 451 says, Nick B, is your Tudor a left-hand drive? Oh, how interesting. In Oasis, clear who the brain's talent is, judged by the brothers solo music. Knows how Flying Birds way better than Liam. I don't remember what the name of that song is that Liam had. Yes, High Flying Birds is terrific. Liam had a song that was so good, and I saw him do it on a chat show, and I was like so impressed. I was like, that's such a mature song. He's got stuff in him too. I mean, obviously, he pulled the trigger on that you did. Rufus, cheers. Did you get it? Do you have it? Did you order it, or do you have it? Oh, I'm so oh man, that's what oh wow, he got the Panasonic TV that I told him to get, because Panasonic panels are their studio reference. They're amazing. They left the American market since 2013. I've talked about this. Blah blah blah. Dirk, you're repeating yourself. But they're back, and they're just so highly rated. And all the guys that all of the TV tech guys that calibrate and review TVs, they've all said this is a very special TV, and it's like not even $1,000. So pulled the trigger. And did you get the set that comes with the sound bar and all that stuff? Rufus, I'm so excited for you. Oh, that's so great. Oh, so great. So he needs a white coat. Oh, is it that bad? Nope. What does it say here? Nope. Original blue 42 Pelagos. Okay, nice. Ordered, not here yet. Okay, keep me in on the loop. And if you want, I'll send you the links to the calibration for that TV, because I subscribe to that guy, because I'm an amateur television can calibrator. So I'd love to help you out on that, because like I just put the new motherboard in my Panasonic, and I haven't calibrated my TV yet because I have to recalibrate it. And I don't remember what I did with the specs for that thing, but it has to get done. And because I'm having like some issues with haloing, which it'll go away once I fix that. They're coming to take him away. Haha, they're coming to take him away. The little green men in their little white suits. They're coming to take you away. Haha. I remember that song. It was a big hit on the television set. Amazing. It was probably one of the cheaper OLED TVs. Great reviews. Yeah, no, it's super cheap. It's, I mean, their flagship is the Z. I think it's the Z8 90 95, whatever. There's one that's like much more expensive. Listen, everybody makes the same shit, and then they make shit with the bells and whistles. I got the ST60. There's the ZT60. Now mine was, when I got it, was like $1,000. My sister got the one that was $3,500. Who's got a better picture? Mine's brighter. I'll say that, because they had this diffusion behind the actual panel that it's like a louver system for mine was brighter. So I don't know. What are you going to say? It was brighter. It was brighter. It's a brighter day. Brighter day. Oh, you just got the TV. Oh, so you saved a little money. My favorite watches at Nick B are my Pelagos, IHD, and blue black right-hand drive. I'm sad I have all three. Well, you guys are collectors. Why shouldn't you? And you don't blame you. All classic. I couldn't agree more. Gallery with AED, $250. Thank you very much. To fix forgotten bike gloves yesterday. Do you know what's really funny? I watched the video back, and I was like, I knew I left the gloves on top of that garbage tin, the bin. And I was like, maybe I'll get on my bike today to see if my gloves are still there or if they're in the bin. And that's a shame, because they're really nice head gloves, and you can use electronics with them. And I feel so stupid that I left them. But shit was going on or whatever. Shit happens. Wow, that's thank you so very much for that. That's fantastic. Nick B says, I sold the Seamaster 300 to get the Pelagos. Oof, that's a tough decision, man. Oof. I mean, that must have been hard to do. Breaking up is hard to do. They say that breaking up is QLED has its own problems, but is much more expensive. Yeah, QLEDs are very expensive right now. And then there's this whole new other technology around the pike coming from Japan. So who knows what's going to happen in this world? I have no idea. My original black dial is early and has the ETA movement. Oh, okay, that's very cool. I mean, listen, ETA makes incredible shit, Hopefully somebody that really needs gloves found the gloves. Yeah, in the middle of August. But I have to swap out the my handlebar rubber because it's disintegrating from being out in the sun too much. So those are, I've changed those already on more than one occasion. So those got to go anyway. But that's why my hands were so black. It wasn't bike grease. It was that shit after I lost my gloves. But I'm a glove wearer because I used to do all the single track and downhill. I've always worn gloves when I'm doing that, Yeah, Yes, very true. Not hard. The Seamaster skeleton hands are crap at 50 mil. Oh, there you go. The bezel is impossible. Has a weak the helium escape valve. Yeah, I gotta say that one of the problems with a lot of people say with the Seamaster is that the bezel is very hard to turn at and they should have sword hands. It should be as much loom as is possible. I get it. I totally get it. Mart says that LG supply OLED panels to all the big, not all, but most. Samsung for sure. They get it all from LG. But yeah, they do. LG's been the big supplier. Not anymore though. That's changed in the last year and a half. Because everybody's got the technology. It all comes down to patents and all those kinds of things. It's crazy. You rock, Nick B. You do. Get a great deal, because I also purchased a Samsung for my studios. Samsung, listen, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Great shit. Great prices. And here's the other thing with Samsung, a great variety, a great range. Asheen has an LG OLED that he's got in Italy. And I remember we were talking about when he was trying to get a TV. And, at that time, LG was pretty much the only game in town. They were the only people making panels. It was pretty crazy. Oh, you bought a small refrigerator as well? Dude, I need a new refrigerator in the worst way. In the worst way. It's why Omega changed for the Planet Ocean way better. Yeah, it is. My father-in-law has one. It's great. Yeah. Hey, buddy, hell, upvoted. Thanks very much. It's the bike sorted. Now, right after the show, I'm going to walk it over to the bike shop. I had a luncheon, a breakfast luncheon this morning, so I couldn't go right to the guy, but I'll bring it by there and see what he has to say. And hopefully, it won't be that tragic. Pelagos have the most amazing bracelet clasps. Brilliant engineering. Yeah, they do. It's pretty damn great. Anyway, guys, International Cat Day or International whatever you want day, it doesn't really matter. But what we're doing right now is we're doing everybody's favorite thing, the Gallery of Bastards. It's your show. I just hosted.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublime, the absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with
the world. Let's start out with Eric Bell. He's got a couple of videos for us. The Wee Man. Let's have a look at the Wee Man, see what the Wee Man's up to. What a beauty. Oh, my God. How did you do that? What is that? How did you do that? What kind of witchcraft is happening here? Holy mackerel, how did you do that? Let's see what he's got. 2 videos. Let's see what the other one does. Here's the Wee Man. Wee Man. Oh, you're a video trickery guy. Look at that, is brilliant, man. I just think that teddy bear is going to say dirty words. It's going to say Tammy Lynn, Bonnie Lynn, Betty Lynn, Janie Lynn. Absolutely and utterly brilliant, man. Thank you very, very much. A little razzle dazzle on the iBashes network today. Amazing. Amazing shit. Let me start out the Gallery of Bashes. Who's first today in the Pantheon? In the Pantheon, it's Ray Ray. Fly, my beauties, fly. Beautiful. Look at them. I might play some stuff from the other night because I did throw a couple of shots up here, like Kay, but Kay gets the return because it's an International Cat Day, and these birds would probably eat the cats if they could. Thank God our cats are so crafty in this world because we don't want that to happen anyway. So this is the one that Drew sent me, but it's Kay. It's Kay. So listen, no matter what, Kay gets her day. And the caption was, she just came and plopped down right next to me. That's our beautiful Kay. We love her. Look at her, you beautiful ladybug. What a sweetheart. Miracles that make the world go around. Guys, you are the Bashers. You are the greatest. Thank you so much. Incredible stuff. Incredibile. Thank you very much. We are blessed, man. Very, very blessed. Becky Brown, International Cat Day. It's Q-Tip. Is Bronson watching right now? Because his lady is here. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Look, I'm the cat in the box. You can see Amazon. Won't you come and save me? Everybody had marbles in their mouth in that era. What a beautiful shot. We love her. Becky Brown, you got a lovely daughter. And speaking of which, back to back, and I didn't do this. It's back to back. I didn't skip around. I didn't do anything of the kind. Look at this. It's the lover. Here he is, Bronson. And he broke the internet when, remember, the baby shots. It was just absolutely ridiculous. You're a crazy person. You're a crazy. Look at this regal beast on top of the printer, on top of the mountain. Look at him. You're beautiful. International Cat Day. And the king of the forest, ladies and gentlemen, it's Bronson. Thank you, buddy boy. Thank you for that. Let me see, where am I going with this? Where am I? Where's all my stuff? Okay, here we go. There's Brown. Nick Brooker watched your live stream. My Super V from the 90s. Hey, look at that. Look at Nick Brooker at a Super V. Oh, wow. How cool is that? That's the year after mine. You have because you have the coilover. This is the Super V without the top tube. And this is what they did was they created a new link back here. You have the V brakes in the back. Look at that XTR. Very nice. Hey. Yeah, but so you got the coilover. I still have the Fox Air Oil shock. Look at that. This is great. Oh, and you got a RockShox big one on there. Which one is that? Is that a Judy? Which one was that? What was out of it? It's the Indy, right? The Judy, the Indy. Look at that, Nick Brooker. Wow, that's so cool. I bet yours works. Mine doesn't. That's so cool. Wow, that is so cool, man. Watch your live stream from my Super V. That's amazing, Nick Brooker. Amazing. Tilly. Oh, these are videos too. Hold on. I got to download these. Give me a second. Don't forget, I got to download shit when I don't. Let me see. Okay. Tilly. Come in, Tilly. Videos have to be downloaded. Download his Tilly. Oh, she's getting cool. What a great they dig themselves in the dirt so they can cool off, which is very, very cool. My Irish wolfhound, when I was growing up, he used to dig he could have dug a grave. He used to dig a hole so deep and he'd bury himself in it, which was absolutely crazy. What happened to my mail? Did it shut down? Oh shit. I hate when that happens. Thank you very much for that, Tilly. That's beautiful. Oh, there's another one. Hold on. There's another one. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Tilly, more Tilly coming your way, guys. She's digging now. She's not helping you, going. She's trying to get cool. Oh, she's got the loveliest voice. I mean, what a helper that is for gardening, right? The other way, could have ruined the hydrangeas. That way. Does she dig on command? No, she's tuckered now. Boo boo. Carolyn Martin says, send her my way. I have potatoes that need harvesting. Brilliant. Oh, thank you so much. That was absolutely incredible. Tilly, everybody. Brilliant. That's great. Where is it? Okay, let's see who's next in the Gallery of Bastards. Okay, so Mart, did you send the same thing to me twice? Just double checking, because I have another thing. Oh, they could be different. Yeah, the same ones. Okay. Don't want to repeat, but thank you very much. That's weird. I'm getting like doubles on everything today. I don't know why that is. Nick Brooker. All right. Oh, okay. Tiffany. Hold on. Let me see. Great. Okay. Sorry about the confusion. It's just I have a lot of doubles here and I don't know why. Back home again from Norwich. Nick Brooker is the place to be. Okay. Very cool. It's a different picture. Oh, is it a different pic? All right, I'll go back. The Anglican Home Improvement. That's fun. That must be a fun day out. go to the pitch. You guys having a good time? You having some beers? Great. These are great shots, man. Thank you. Hope you had a great day. Okay, so Martin says okay, here we go. We go. Some Bronson. So when are we gonna hook up them with each other so they can meet finally and become a couple? Look at him, you beautiful baby, gorgeous. Oh, he's so huge. Look at the size of him compared to that printer. Is nuts, absolutely crazy nuts. Mark Brown sent my favorite Roxy Music song. There's no song in there, but what's your favorite? Slave to Love? I don't know much about Roxy Music. I mean, I know Brian Ferry, etc., 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 but I don't know a whole hell of a lot about them. But anyway, Bronson needs to meet Q-Tip, and they need to become big time. They need to become a couple like Liam Neeson and Pamela, because we're all for it. Don't let the ugly in others destroy the beauty in you. Oh, and it's Peppermint Patty, who is very, very difficult. You know, she's in love with Chuck. Or is she? I always thought Peppermint Patty was a lesbian, in my opinion, but I guess she's not. Cool. So Bob Randolph, right? The Omega 17 is running great, 1.5 seconds fast in 24 hours. More pics here too online. So what we're gonna do is we'll pick a date. Maybe we'll do it this week. Okay, Bob? We'll do it this week. We're gonna do a reserve price, I guess, on that, and the rest is going to go to 50%, Bob, because he paid for it, and then 50% goes to an animal charity, which is such a great idea. That's so sweet. It's a beautiful watch, very different, very unique. It's very collectible right now. It's going up there. It's on, if you go on Chrono 24 and you see it, it's the Apollo 17. It's a really cool watch. Look at the Omega logo and Seamaster and the Speedmaster is all on the glass, which is very, very, very cool. Look at that. And he's also got a pocket watch. It's Hamilton, which is we are all lusting after because it's so beautiful. Pocket watch is the mark of him. Look at that thing, is freaking unbelievable, man. Wow. Wowee. Yeah, it's a very, very cool timepiece, man. Super duper cool. Super duper duper cool. Yeah, so maybe we'll do it Thursday. What do you guys think? Thursday sound like a good day to do that? Listen, if it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. We'll put it up there because he's got to make a little bit of money on it because it's in the box, brand new, unworn stickers. It's completely untouched. Box papers, the whole shebang, the whole thing. Waiting. Andrew Olkowicz, Sunday Fun Day. Sunday Fun Day, Andrew. Oh, look at this. Hello, baby. Hello, lovely. Oh, there you go. He had to do it. What's going on here? Oh, you're washing the cat toys? Well, that's very kind. You're a good daddy. Washing the cat toys. Thanks, Andrew. We love a day in the life. Day in the life of the kids. Eminem madness, Mark and Mindy madness. Yeah, 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 yeah. Look at Mork stretching out on his purple divan. Oh, look at it. Look at his beautiful eyes today. So pretty. Oh, man. Look at you, you pretty boy. Mork, Carolyn, I know. Look at him. He's just too much. He's got so much personality in his face and his eyes, and she's giving herself a. Oh no, she's just curled up. Oh, look at her. I love that. That's how you know a cat feels completely safe because of the way they position themselves like that. She's not worried about a thing. Of course not. She's beautiful. She's Mindy. Mindy. And Morks is like, I don't give a shit. How cute is that? Look at that. She's like a complete donut right now. Oh, and she woke up. Don't hate me because I am so beautiful. Mocking Mindy madness, mocking Mindy madness. Yeah, 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 yeah. Look at that. Beautiful Mark. Thanks, Melly C and Andy M. I'm sure there's more feed pictures to be found somewhere in here. From the pillows to the pedestal. Oh, look how cute she looks. We've been getting so many recline shots. We don't realize that what a beautiful lady she is. Look at that. She's on a safe. Is that one of those security safes? You're funny, Andrew. Oh, see, that's the Laverne move. She had to stand on boxes, never in boxes. She wouldn't get in a box if I put a mackerel in there. She wouldn't go in there. Oh, look at her. I want some daddy time. Oh, pretty lady. Look how beautiful she is. Yep. It's a cat worship day on the iBashers network. And that's why my ride today. Oh, look at you, Carolyn Martin. She's having a cycle herself. Nice. Oh, very cool. That's a cool looking bike. What is that thing? I don't know what that is. It looks comfy though. Way more comfy than those seats I sit on, which are a horror. Beautiful. Where you going? Look at how countryside is so pretty. Looks like you're in the middle of nowhere. You're in the middle of nowhere. Fergal McDermott. Let's see what's in store for us today from Fergal. Miniature donkey escaped out of the fence and are headed to town, and I'm pretty sure the damn cat orchestrated the entire plan. Look at the cat. Oh my God. Happy International Cat Day, August 8, 2025. Oh, congratulations. That's so beautiful. Yay. Yay. We love it. We love it. And then, of course, the Mark II, baby. Yes, yes. We're all jealous and we're all lusting. Thank you for that. And some beautiful Christopher Ward action. Christopher Ward becoming one of the most popular and sought after watches, especially here in America. People are going crazy for Christopher Ward. They're beautiful. Oh, that's sick. Is he still using that logo? I really like that one the best. I just think it's so iconic looking. I really like that. I love that watch too, though, but I love that logo. I love that thing. I know it doesn't make much sense, but I love it. It's so cool looking. Hope they're still using it. I love it. Amazing. Fergal. Gorgeous. Kind sir. Thank you. Pup and Callie are napping from Robin Spurs. Oh, hello, honey. Oh, love is. Love is. Look at that. That's what love is all about. Morgan will not get into any. Morgana won't get into the boxes either. Says she's Laverne. Completely the same. 100% upvote, says Dave Fahrenheit 51. Yay! Thanks, everybody. Very, very sweet. What a shot. That's what love is all about. Love is all around. Don't keep me waiting. Here's the other one. Oh, there's a new. Yeah. Well, I didn't even know that. I was looking at the other ones. I never got this far, but here you go. Look at the stretch out. Look at that. Does he sleep like that, Mark? Does he fall asleep stretched out completely like that? I've never, ever, ever seen that in my life. That is amazing. Wow. I've never seen a cat do that. That's incredible, man. Especially when that cat is that huge. JHB bought the medal for the Omega. Hey, oh, you did. Oh, look at that, kiddo. Look where he went. You ready for this, guys? Look where he went. Shush. He went Milanese. Look at that. Oof. I mean, it's a fine, fine piece. It is absolutely crazy. Look at that. That bracelet is nuts. My father-in-law, who did you go with at the end? Did you go with Omega? Did you spend the Omega money? It does look like the Omega one. Paul's father wants to put his Seamaster on a Milanese, and I said, just buy a new watch Because Omega wants so much money. And you have a big wrist, my friend. You have a man's wrist right there. That looks incredible. And you know what's great? It classes it up to such a point where you could absolutely, first of all, the watch is gorgeous. But with that bracelet on, suit and tie, fantastic, man. It's the perfect look. That bracelet really classes the whole thing to the point where it's just super elegant. Beautiful. Congratulations, man, on that. That's pretty great. Pretty damn great. Hey, Topster McDonkey, are you gonna send us pictures of your are you going to send us pictures of your 36 blue dial? Are you going to send that with the fluted bezel and the Jubilee? Are we going to get that? I mean, he told us about it on the thing yesterday. I mean, I think we need to see that. Chateau Lynch. You spoke like, oh, I thought it was like Lynch Bage, but yeah, it's from the same place. Some Pauillac, which is especially my favorite wine in the whole wide world. I'm a big Pauillac fan. Look at that thing. Whoa, that looks delicious malt. Oh, yeah. It's my favorite. Merletage. What year is that? 2020? Well, that'll do, man. That'll do very well. And Tobe, when you get a chance, man, send us pictures of your new watch. Because you talked about it yesterday. You went to the AD. I want the pictures. The Bashers want to see the pictures. And on the wrist, please, if you don't mind. Guys, that's the Gallery of Bastards. Amazing.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublime, the absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world.
John JHB says, I love the mesh, would recommend it to anyone. Yeah, it looks great. Looks absolutely fantastic. Let's check out, let's see what we lost in while doing that and make sure we get everybody in here. Florida weather is kind of hard on all kinds of electronics. Rufus, keep a 40-year-old fridge in the garage for when the new one breaks. Those things last forever. That's very true. I used to have a caloric stove from the 40s, and I would have killed to keep that thing. But my landlady wouldn't let me have it. It was my friend's mom, you know. Cats will plop where they want, when they want. We have to adjust for them completely 100%. Dave Fahrenheit says, I'm used to watches like Panerai. That's cool to get used to Panerai. Cotton Bud. Bronson. Rufus says cats are revered because of the ability to slip between different realms, including the spiritual and the supernatural. I believe that. And I believe that they see ghosts, because Laverne would just go and then go, oh, it's just the ghost. She doesn't care. I can't bring myself to sell. You still have that kind of deal? I don't sell things. I mean, I just don't do it. And I'm never selling that. I think that they were briefly available to the public. I'm not exactly sure if they ever were, but you know, cats on Bewitched, right? Because they're magical. Tilly is lovely. Yes. Send her my way, please. I have potatoes that need to be harvested. Tilly's a little sod. Cannon Whale. That's the nickname. Oh, is that what you have? Yeah. It's a heavy duty bike. Great. Yeah, we got it. Thank God for that. Yes, just one for. That's gorgeous. Anytime you want, Mark. Whatever you got. I always thought Peppermint Patty was in love with Lucy. She totally is in love with Lucy. 100%. Isn't Peppermint Patty a lesbian? I know she's like Chuck, because she's like one of the guys. What's up, Chuck? He thought she had a crush on him, but I think it's really Lucy. Anyway, JHB, hey, late to the chat. Never late, baby. Of course, Mork rules. Everybody loves it. Eminem Madness, Morgan Mindy Madness. I love we're at 100%. Calicos are gorgeous and 99.999% females. It's amazing. The Christopher Ward logos are twin flags. Okay, great. I never knew what they were. The Swiss cross and the English cross of St. George. Okay. Beautiful Margania. She is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely. Yes, the up-to-date CW logo is the twin flag logo of the English. Great. I did not know that. But I love how Nick B knew that right off the top. Lovely Pup and Callie. They're so beautiful. Amazing. Everybody knows the stuff about those flags. Man, love that Omega. Me too. HP says, thanks. Yes, Dirk, OEM. Oh, you bought the real one. Ooh, pricey. Pricey. Everybody's loving that Black Sea Master. Dirk, I sent other pictures. Did I not get them? I didn't close down the thing. I got it. I got them all. Yeah. Oh, Fur Family. Okay, you just sent me now. Okay, got it. Fur Family. Let's do it the right way. Because I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss the thing. Oh, look at the fur family. Oh, hello, babies. Everybody. Oh, who doesn't love a great cat nap? There's a reason why they're called cat naps. Thank God you're wearing socks. Can I just say that? Next time you'll be wearing eye basher socks, because I'm going to say it here. Carolyn, I think we'll send Andrew a free pair of eye basher socks, just so we can make sure that he's always got a pair of socks on, because we're trying to throw Andy M off the scent. Whoop, whoop. Fun fact, that Christopher Ward helped Jackie, my wife, with a module on business on her master's degree is that about Chris Ward? How cool is that? Hey, look at you guys. Well, because you're British, people don't know about Chris Ward here. They're just finding out now. And then people are loving them, They're loving them. Beautiful kitties, cats' feet. No cats' feet. Robin's Princess is precious. Enough. Guys, thank you so very much for International Cat Day, Sunday Mass, the Eye Bashers. In nomine Patri, Filii, Spiritus Sancti. Thanks so much for a great show. What a great gallery of bastards. What a great collection of beautiful people. Thanks for all the support and all the stuff that you do. And thanks JHB. Thanks Rufus. Thanks Gabri. You guys are crazy people. Thanks to everybody who shows up every single day to make our lives just a little bit better, little safe little refuge for everybody. We can all hang out and have a good time, and I'm grateful for it. I'll see you guys on Speedy Tuesday. I'll be back, and maybe I'll do a little stream today. I'm not sure. I'm going to drop my Cannondale over at the bike shop and see what he says. I'll find out, and then maybe when the sun gets a little bit less hot, it's hot today, I might pop on my bike and take a little walkabout, because it's all charged up and ready to go, and blah, blah, blah. Might just do it. I'll let you know. You'll see. Make sure you have your notifications on for all things eye bashers. And remember, you can send me anything you want at basherdirk@gmail.com. That's Basherdirk. Why? Because we care. Who cares? I care. Only good things. That's why. That's what we do here on the Eye Bashers Network. Guys, thanks so much. Go in peace to love and serve the bash. It is my pleasure to host your show. See ya.
The choir sweet hymn, it lifts a sigh of prayer all the days our hearts desire. It's Sunday Mass to be inspired.
We gather here, our faith like fire.
Together we're strong.